using a large wash brush, I will wet and dry the brush. I arrange the color from light to dark, and lighter colors are weaker. I load yellow, and then green, light green. You can see that I just load on one side, and the lighter color goes in deeper. The darker color stay on the edge. So I will continue adding a little bit darker green and still shade dark green, blend it. This blending helps the color to integrate and become harmonious. And then reload the darker color a little bit more to intensify the contrast. At last, I will have the edges loading some dark ink. We spray the paper. It's a condition that's not soaking wet. And I will start working with the darker side of the brush on top. I will try to move the stroke by having the whole body of the brush staying on the paper. That way the color naturally fades. And I'm trying to work some of the rock shapes overlapping the stroke. And the spraying is causing the edges kind of fuzzy, water-like. My eye is looking at the shape of the space, and that is the flow of the water. Water seems wanting to make a turn here, so I'm going to try to have another flow. And when it comes down, it fades. Shake a little bit to get that turbulent quality of the fall. And maybe that is a nice area for a layer of mist, so I leave the space open. The waterfall is just a suggestion of how the space reflects the flow of the water. So you do like to have your eye looking at the space to see whether it will show the flow of the water. And on the very top, I will turn the brush around so that the dark is on the lower edge So the top side will fade. Ooh. OAS Phoenix brush. I will load the same color in sequence, maybe showing some rock inside, and these rocks, both sides are going to be fading. So I turn the brush like this, upwards, so the top side would fade, and then reverse it, so the lower side will fade. And should I want to accent, I could still have more ink. In some selected spots. Shaking it, fading it. Little bit more contrast to relate the dark elements crossing the fall. Host and guest. Voila, that's our waterfall. Showing a little bit misty feelings. The water hit down and then generate this cloud or mist down below. So it's kind of a horizontal movement. I think that would do.